after that, some big breaking news which is coming in. Once again, the hijab fire is raging on in Karnataka. Just 2 days back, students of the Mangalore University addressed a press conference. There, they demanded hijab in classrooms and a big protest if the administration doesn't adhere to their demands. But today, the hidden hand, the link between the hijab instigation is now becoming even more evident. In fact, the radical group, the PFI student wing, the Campus Front of India, or the CFI as it is called, has installed its proxy, and we'll get you the details of that. Its proxy to instigate the students to defy the court orders and even hit the streets if their demands are not met. In fact, sources have told your channel that Riyaz, who is the president the Mangalore University of Students Coordination Panel, has alleged affiliation with the CFI and accompanied the hijab-clad students of Mangalore University on the 4th of June. In fact, sources are indicating that while Riyaz is planning to carry out the protest under the garb of Student Association, but it would have been supported by the CFI. In fact, let's tell you what exactly it is that the students had said in that press conference which was held. And remember, behind it, it is believed to be the PFI hand.
ಒಂದು ಇಶ್ಯೂಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಮನವಿಗಳನ್ನ ಹಲವಾರು ಬಾರಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ಏನು ವಿಸಿ ಅವರಿಗಾಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಮನವಿಗಳನ್ನ ಹಲವಾರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಹೋಗಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟರ ತನಕ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಹಾರ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೊರಗಿರುವುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಏನು ನಾವು 2 ದಿನದ ಗಡುವನ್ನ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. 2 ದಿನದ ಒಳಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳನ್ನ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳನ್ನ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಬೃಹತ್ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾದ್ಯಂತ ಒಂದು ಹೋರಾಟವನ್ನ ಸಂಘಟಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ತಯಾರಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
Well, let me go across to Deepak Bopanna, who joins us with more details on that. There is also Imran Khan joining us live. Well, Deepak, if I can come to you first, you must explain to us who is this mysterious Riyaz and what stake does he have on whether or not these girls managed to defy the court's order?
Yes, Meghna, firstly, let me in fact take you through some of the details of what's happening in Mangalore University. This issue over hijab has started off very recently. Some of the Hindu students began to protest that some of the girls continue to come to campus wearing a hijab despite the High Court orders. Now, we should understand in this particular university college in Mangalore, they were allowing to wear a hijab as per the rules. But very recently, of course, after the High Court directions and the government orders, they decided that the hijab won't be allowed. The students, of course, have been agitating against it, coming to campus requesting, the principal, the VC, even the DC of the area. But of course, we should understand that the syndicate of the university met and decided finally that, inside the classroom, inside the lab, hijab will not be allowed. Now, even after that, the students have been, of course, very adamant, and they recently held a press conference and have even been coming to campus with a few people who are not from the college. This is what our sources in the Mangalore University College tell us. Now, who are these people who are accompanying these girls? Are they instigating these girls to actually continue their protest? Because right now, out of several students who are in this particular college, there are only about 12 students who are agitating, threatening to protest. And a notice has also been issued by the university to these students after holding this particular press conference. Now, we should understand, in the Udupi hijab controversy, while of course we extensively reported that aspect, it came to the fore slowly about the direct and indirect involvement of the Campus Front of India. Now, at the end of it, we should understand that in Udupi College, these 6 students who are protesting, many of them, of course, didn't write their examinations and their future is at stake. Now, the question here is, for these university students, is the Campus Front latently giving them some sort of support? Because this person, Riyaz, who was with these girls and held a press conference with them, is an active member of the Campus Front of India. He, however, claims at this point in time, this particular agitation or support of the students has nothing to do with the Campus Front of India. He says that he is heading a student body of various colleges which come under the Mangalore University, and he is in fact the chairman of that, and that's where the support to the students are coming from. But the main point still remains in the fact that he is right now as well a member of the Campus Front of India, has actively taken part in several agitations of the Campus Front. So the question really here is, while there is a lot of opposition coming towards the hijab protest, especially now after the High Court order and still defying it, why is the Campus Front still playing a direct or an indirect role in of protest, and is it required? Because at the end of the day, it's the students' future which is at risk, not just the agitating ones, but also create some sort of an animosity within the campus and disrupts the mindset of the other students as well. And we've seen that happen over the last 6 months. So now, while of course the matter has been clearly settled in the High Court, also an appeal to the Supreme Court hasn't given any sort of direction. So that means the law of the land has to be followed. We even had Congress legislators
Absolutely.
now come out openly and hit out at the students protesting over hijab. So that's where the real crux lies as to why the campus front still tries to egg on this particular matter and egg on students to continue their protest.
Well, in fact, do stay on with us. Already this has turned into a political issue. This is what the Congress